Welcome back to the Everyday Journal. Listen, today is going to be a good one. I want to talk about success. Success is not hard. Success is actually easy. It's really the distractions that's hard, that's keeping you from being successful. There's so many distractions in the world. You got Facebook, Twitter, we have Instagram, we have Instacart. Like everything is Insta. Like, so there's so many things put in place to take your attention away from what it is you need to be doing in order to succeed. And there's so many clues in life. Like it's not just one area, it's like a bunch of areas that in the way of you doing what you need to do. Like everything is really mapped out for you. Like there's so many different clues and so many different realms of things that happen that talk to you and tell you. You just have to kind of be quiet and listen and understand like the path to success can be very easy. But like I said, the distractions is what's keeping you off. Like, you know, it could be your family, it could be drama, it could be TV, it could be so many different things just keeping you away from doing what you know you need to do. You ever ask somebody what they want to do in life and like say she wants to be a hairstylist or whatever have you, and then they can tell you all the steps they need to take in order to achieve that, but they're not actually doing it. So you already know what to do. And once you start learning different things, and it's really, really every single day practice, man. It's really a everyday practice. That there was a saying my boy told me, and he said that you have, in order to make paper, you got to write on paper, right? So you have to write down your goals, you have to write down your steps, you have to write down what you want to do in life. You have to kind of like write down like the steps in order to kind of like apply it every day so you can refer back to it like, okay, I'm here right now, I completed this, I did this, and I have this much more to do over here. For me, one of the most powerful things that I've ever did, and which I need to do again because I've been, slacking on that, is a vision board. Like a vision board, it is something energy wise about a vision board that just like makes you like achieve it, right? So once I made a vision board and I had like a bunch of different things on there, and I set it in my living room, and I set it right next to my TV. So if I was like ever watching TV or being lazy, I would have to like look to the side and look at that vision board and look at all the things I wanted to do. And it's like, wow, I'm sitting here and watching TV when I could be reading up on this and studying for that, or I could be learning this in order to do that. Like that vision board was so key to me. And I promise you, once I started doing things on that vision board, I literally completed everything on that vision board once I started taking action. Like it was film, photography, podcasts, starting a clothing line. Um, what else did we do? I had a couple other things on there. Like I said, it's been like probably like a year or two since I had it, but I accomplished everything on it. And it was like one day I looked at it and I was like, damn, I'm actually doing everything that was on that vision board. And that was like really, really key for me. And I think since I've like accomplished those things, I have to redo another vision board in order to like so it's all these different practices. Once you step into like the realm of doing what you need to do and like say, okay, you know what, this is this decision that I'm doing, this is the decision I'm making, and this is what I'm gonna do, and this is where I'm heading. Like, and for me, like those things are really, really key. Like even for me to get back on track, I'm human, we're all human, and sometimes we fall off track. Like the distractions, there's so many distractions. It could be your health is a distraction. It could be for you not to go to the gym. And there's just so many different things that distract you. But if you have a plan and you stick to that plan wholeheartedly, you have no choice but to succeed. Like there's no way you can fail. Like you have to succeed in that because you put it out there. You're That's where you're aiming towards. That's what you work towards every day. So once again, for me, it's like now like I'm kind of back on track with doing what I want to do. And this everyday journal podcast, I hate calling it a podcast. I don't want to call it a podcast, but this everyday journal thing, like I wrote it down and I said, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. And then I made a plan, and then I started making other plans around it. I want to upload this amount of content every day and see what happens in a year. So I wrote down the plan. Now I just refer to that plan and take action. Even if I don't complete it every day, most 90% of the time I want to be completing or doing 90% of the tasks that's on that plan. Like I have a whole day planned out from when I wake up to when I go to sleep. And if I can do most 90% of the things on that, then I'll be 90% successful. But if I do 100% of the things on that list, I'll be 100% successful. So it's like he said, you got to write on paper in order to make paper. And it doesn't have to be paper. It could be a vision board. It could be, writing down in your journal. I really don't want to say put it in your notes on your phone because like you have so many apps. That's another distraction. Like your notes are over here, and then you have to fight through TikTok, you have to fight through Instagram, you want to fight through Facebook. You might click some more apps before you go and check out your notes. So if you go look at your notebook, it's just your notebook. If you go look at your vision board, it's just your vision board. So that's why I say, refer to those things once you write out a plan. But you have to write out a plan. Like I told someone the other day, like, what's your plan? Write your plan out. Like, show me your plan. Oh, my plan is up here. All right. Watch how much it stays up there and not get put into action because you're not trying to listen to. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm doing things. And if you see someone doing things and they're trying to give you advice and you want to still be stubborn in your own advice, then you're not ready. You know, like if I see someone who's good at shooting three pointers and I'm like, man, I want to be that good. And he's like, bro, you gotta be up shooting 500 shots in the morning. Like, that's what you gotta do. I'm the type of person that's gonna at least like, okay, I'm gonna get up and shoot 500 shots and see where that goes. But if you don't take that action, it's like, nah, I think I could do it up here. Like, I don't need to do 500 shots. Like, success is already like, you're not the first person that's gonna be successful. Like, successful, there's a million successful people in the world, and all you have to do is really just follow those steps and take things from different people. Like I always say, I have billionaire friends who don't know me, and that's because I study a lot of billionaires, I study a lot of millionaires, I watch a lot of billionaires. From how they dress to how they move to their attitude to the way they talk. And if I can dig deeper, if I'm more interested, like their information, this is the information stage, man. There's so much information out there that there's no way you can't be successful. And not to say that failing is not being not successful. Like that's all part of the process. And if you stick into my videos, you'll get to see like there's different parts of it. So it's just not one straight line to success, but there's your spiritual side, there's your financial side, there's so many different elements into becoming the person that you need to become in order to be successful. And money is not the ultimate thing that makes you successful. It's really like the currency. So currency is money, right? But currency is what? Currency is energy. So once you start putting yourself in that energy, you end up getting money because of the currency, not because of just the actual money. So if I'm around 5 millionaires, I'm around energy, that current, that energy source, that power of being in a room with just those people. Something good is gonna fall on me, and I'm gonna receive blessings from many different ways just from being in that room, and the blessings can translate into money. But that's the currency between money and energy. You have to set yourself up in order to receive that, because if you sit in a room or with five people who are poor mindset, poor diet, like it's really gonna be hard for you to receive anything that you want from, the the path to be successful, because no one in that room is successful. So, but it's going to be something inside of you, and if it's not inside of you, then that's what you just end up being. But it's in everyone. It's just the distractions and the decisions, and you have to start saying like, okay, this is, if I want to be successful, what does this look like? I have to do this, and this. What am I doing right now? Oh man, I'm not doing any of those things. Okay. So I know tomorrow I have to get up and do this, and this, even if I don't want to. Even if I don't want to. So success is easy. It's really the distractions that's keeping you from being successful. And everything out there is a distraction right now. They have so many different ways to take your attention from you becoming successful. But if it's in you, if you're watching this video, it's in you, because you came over here for a reason. Because this is the energy that I have. I want to be successful. I am successful. And for you to be watching this right now, you are successful, and you want to become successful. So this is the energy, this is the current, this is how the currency translates into money. And money is just one aspect. You have to be rich within before you can become rich on the outside. So that's my message for today. I hope that something in here resonated with you, you know, and you can take something away today and start tomorrow on on your path to becoming successful. This is the Everyday Journal, and I appreciate you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Um, Go grab my book in the description below. Shout out to Dee who just purchased my book on Facebook. I highly appreciate you, and I love the review and the feedback as well. And yeah, have a blessed, successful day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.